Well, it would seem the Metro has gone sexual. People keep sharing Metro articles, and Metro, just for your information, Metro is like one of the only newspapers I've ever read because it's free. So when I was going to work, when you work in London, there's two free papers. One in the morning is Metro, and then when you go home, it's the Evening Standard. I can remember the Standard cost actual money, but not anymore. And then there was the good old days. There was three free London papers, but then they all died. But anyway, that's enough of that. But Metro seems to be really late to the party with the online content they have. But everyone's sharing it now. They're sort of don't know what they are. They don't know if they're the Daily Mail or if they are the Guardian. But they're sort of just going with whatever. They're just literally throwing shit at the wall, it seems. Anyway, here's a sort of article you'd get in maybe the Daily Mail or the Sun, I suppose. But what this shows to me is a serious and concerning lack of imagination amongst the British public. How we have literally become a nation of beige. Or maybe we've always been a nation of beige. But, that's the only reason I'm going for this. And also to tell you some really sordid things that I've done in my life to make you absolutely disgusted and, shout and spit at me in the street. These are the top 10 sexual fantasies in the UK. Are you ready to be disappointed? Let's do it. Okay, okay, guys, it's time to own up. What's your sexual fantasy? Ooh. See, it's why I just want to live in a more open-minded, liberal, country than the UK, because this is the sort of thing that we really think is is like some big deal. It's not. Well, it ain't to me. Seriously, But okay. Big or small, kinky or cute, most of it has some kind of. I'll do this in my sexy voice. Do you want to hear my sexy voice? Most of us have some kind of fantasy. No, I won't do the some kind of fantasy scenario that we would love to have fulfilled in the bedroom or somewhere else. New stats collected by We Vibe, the makers of Moxie. Don't know what is Moxie? I don't know. Have revealed the top. Is that something I should know about? Do I already know it? Do I own one? I don't know. Top 10 fantasies of people in the UK, and they are pretty wide-ranging. Brace yourselves, they're not. Okay. From risky locations to bringing in an extra person. I've never heard such filth. The figures highlight our deepest sexual desires, which are about as deep as when you get the liquid in here when you're drinking. It's about that deep. It's prop. But the figures highlight our deep. Yeah, but would any of the things on this list get you off? Right. Now prepare yourselves, because fellas, if you're gonna get hard, okay, pause this video. No, close this video. Don't be beating off whilst I am addressing you, okay? Alright, as soon as you feel any sort of arousal in your lower regions, I suggest you stop this video and return to it once you've dealt with yourself. Because I am not here to I'm not here to provide you wanking material, okay? And ladies, if you start to get a bit aroused, I'll be very disappointed in you. But do proceed and leave the video playing, because that is how I roll. And whatever. Sex in the shower, 20%. I do like sex in the shower. It is complicated, depending on what kind of shower you have. That shower over there, I'm not going to show you, is doable because it's wide. It's okay. That's all right. Sex in the shower. That sex in the swimming pool is good, but then you got the chlorine thing. I like frolicking in the swimming pool, but sex in the shower, I totally get it. But you got to have a good shower, really. You can't have I remember the shower I had at my place in Tooting, and it's just the weakest stream of piss coming out of that fucking shower. It'd be the most disappointing experience, especially it's one of the bathtub showers. It'd be very awkward and just wouldn't really work out at all, But you know, it's all the soapiness and so you know that's fine. But that's like standard, isn't it? Like you know, it's not like you know seeing a girl getting all soapy is like ooh yeah. But like you know when you're soaping yourself up, it's not very arousing, is it? Unless you get aroused every time you have a shower. And I don't know what I can say to you right now, to be honest. In at number 1 is sex. That's number 1. Oh, it's not building up. It's disappointing me straight away. That's number 1 is sex in the shower. That's your wildest fantasy, is to have sex in something very private, in something that you use probably every day. It's widely available to everybody. That's your number 1 thing. That's your wildest fantasy. Why isn't your partner like? It can't be that wild a fantasy. Like what is this? This is your sexual fantasy. This is what you fantasy. This is something that you could be doing all the time if you have a partner, or you get someone back to yours. You go, fancy fucking in the shower, because everyone has a shower. Like, what, you with someone who's just doesn't want to shower? What are you, hippies? This is your number 1. We get it. It's warm, soapy, and wet. And what's not to love? Although the realities of leverage issues, a lack of upper body strength, and precarious shower curtains can make the whole experience a bit of a damp squib. This is your number 1, yeah? Fantasy. You know what a fantasy is? This is something you could do all the time. I'm going to do it tomorrow, just to prove a point. I'm going to do it twice. This is number 1. I've had many disappointments in my life, but this is ranking high. Having a threesome. Ooh. Now that is a fantasy, because not everyone can get it done. You know, the classic menage a trois scores highly on the list, with people keen to bring a third party in to spice it up. Whether it's a sexy stranger you meet as a couple, or maybe you're the stranger livening things up. There are plenty of exciting scenarios involving 3 people. Now this is threesomes, fine, because I won't go into the realms of possibility with threesomes as in 2 women, but you know, you can have an ass and titty sandwich. That's a favourite. You know, there's all kinds of stuff, but actually having it happen and it not being a complete disaster. You know, I had a crazy ex-girlfriend. Well, they're all fucking crazy, to be honest, but there's levels of crazy. She was the fucking craziest, you know, and she like started talking to me about having a threesome. I was like, yeah. And then she said, oh, we'll have one of my friends. And, yeah, which friend? Like, stupidly, I told her which friend, and then she started punching me in the face. She was like, I knew it, you fucking prick. It was a stitch up. It's a stitch up. If it's gonna be done, this is my advice to you, right? If she starts talking about it, okay, just suggest an escort or finding a stranger. In fact, an escort, just get a prostitute. It's a business transaction. There are no emotions. It's just done. You know, like, she can't have a problem with it. You know, do you know what I'm saying? That's the advice. Because if you start making any kind of suggestion, don't even suggest what type of girl you like. Just like, she'll do. When you find it, she'll be alright, but have it planned in your head. Because if you start to, come on, man, do I need to be telling you this sort of advice? She'll fucking kill you. Do not fall into that trap. And don't be having it with another dude, because that's weird. Looking up and looking at each other's, you know, she's sucking his dick and you're doing it up the ass and looking in his eyes like, no, don't do that. Come on, everyone, stop it. Having sex outside. Why is that a fantasy? What is so exciting about outdoors? Like the outdoors, is it about being caught? You know, I've done it in a public toilet. Got sucked off in a graveyard once. You know, that's goths for you. Outdoors, why outside? What's so good about outside? It's cold. Bloody Britain. And here, in the hot ass country, it's too hot. It's just far too hot to be banging outside. It'd be very slow. It's like, fuck me, I'm done. You'd be done. You're just like, oh my god, I'm roasting. You know what I mean? Like, walking's bad enough. Whether it's a tropical beach, an idyllic meadow, or the car park behind Tesco's. No. A beach? Yeah, a beach, you know, if it's a nice beach. But the sand and shit, it's just grimy. Like, beaches I love going to the beach, but, you know, beaches are kind of grimy, you know. Just this whole outdoor things. You know, where's the imagination there, right? Having sex at work. Now that I can get down with. I have tried to pull that off. Didn't happen. That is something that's fine. Sex at work, I could. Now you're talking. You know, out of all these, like, that's something just fucking mental. It's mental having sex at work. Can you imagine? Well, it depends where you work, really. You know. I don't know, if you work at KFC in the kitchen, fuck knows. If you pull that one off, you know, I'll be like, fantastic, you know. If you pull it off, it's the challenge of it. Really, that's more of a challenge rather than fantasy. It's more of a challenge, you know. Having sex with someone you like at work, someone you're not having sex with, that's like, you know, you just meet in the, I don't know, just passing by the toilets and you go, let's just fuck. Yeah, right. You know, that's a fantasy, but just having sex at work is more of a challenge depending on where you work, you know. So there's all kinds of ins and outs to that. You know, having group sex. Oh no, thank you. How could you think of anything fucking worse? Just Jesus Christ, all that juice. Ugh, it's like, oh, what the, oh, Jesus, fuck off. Can you imagine it? Like, just fucking, like being in fucking Kabul. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where'd that come from? Ouch! Shit, what the hell? No, all of that. Just, you know, I don't want to be focal point of a bukkake party. No, thank you, please. That's not fancy. Sex on a plane. Why on a fucking plane? What is so exciting about having sex on a plane? Because you're in the sky. Look, I'm in the sky. Wouldn't that be great to have sex in a toilet that is probably the size of this table? This is a very small table. That's your fantasy, is it? To just be uncomfortable in the sky. Why? We've all been there. Long haul flights can get super boring and there's always the temptation to get a little handsy under those ugly airline blankets. I've never flown with any girl I've been with, like, ever. Do you know why? Because they all broke ass. No, they were all too broke and didn't deserve to go on holiday. So, you know, I ain't paying for them. Yeah, I get it. Alright, okay, maybe, yeah. We get tugged off. But then there's two of you. The seats are three. If it was sat next to you, that's just like, come on, like, someone sat next to you and getting tugged off. Like, come on, have some fucking respect, would you? Jesus. Open relationship. It's not really a sexual fantasy. That's just an invitation for disaster. An open relationship. So you can have your cake and eat it too. All the benefits of being in a relationship without any of the restrictions, like pesky fidelity. No. Disaster. Just disastrous. All the people that say it's fine or that they're totally cool, they're fucking talking shit. They're not. Human nature just goes against everything that has to offer. It's like, no. You know, is this it? You know, sex on public transport. Oh please, this is all just basic shit. Like, to be honest, we are struggling to get behind this one. Yeah, the tube. You wouldn't have a sex on the fucking tube. There's nowhere to go. You'd literally just be banging. It's literally just exhibitionism. You know, you're just being just like, look at me fucking this bird. Like, really? That's your ultimate fantasy, to be a prick? Is that it? You know, on the bus, on the 145. Piss off. You mad? The train. The trains are disgusting. Train toilet. You have to be in the train toilet. No. Sex with the same gender. That's probably about the most adventurous thing on here. For gay people, this is just their reality. It's such a stupid one. 5% of straight people fantasize about sex with someone of the same gender. Well, then you're not straight. I've got fucking news for you. What the fuck? You're not fully straight. if you're fantasizing about having sex with the same gender. Hello. I got news for you. I'm definitely straight. What, and you fantasize about having sex with someone of the same sex? Yes. Well, you're not straight. You're not 100% straight, are you? You couldn't be. It's impossible. That's ridiculous. Having sex at the gym. Tied in 10th position is sex at the gym. Sex at the gym and having sex with the same gender when you're apparently straight are tied together. Brilliant. Great. Isn't that fucking great? Sex at the gym. As if the gym couldn't be any worse. People are having sex at it. You know, where's the, you know, where's the sex chair? Where's like the fucking dungeon? Where's the whips? Where's the fucking, I don't know. You know, where's like being bandaged to the ceiling and fucking spat on? Like, you know, where's being beaten with a pole? Where's the, you know, where's all the exciting stuff? Where's filling up a fucking paddling pool with whipped cream and just bulldozing her into it? You know, like, where's all that stuff? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, where's the kink? They said there's gonna be something kinky. Where's the kinky shit? Where's the nasty stuff? There's none of it. Like, what is wrong with people? Jesus. Yeah, I'm saying. You know, where's the like? I'm gonna blindfold you, and you're gonna have to guess what I'm sticking in you. Like, where's that? Where's all that stuff? Sex at the gym. Sex outside. Man, it's so depressingly boring. Like, this is just laughable. Like, what is this? This is Britain. This is our greatest fantasies. It's the same as that they had a top 10 list of favourite foods. You'd just be like, that is horrendously boring. Really, you know, it's all the same, isn't it? Like, or top 10 favourite jokes, top 10 sitcoms. They'd all be crap. That's it. You know, that's why I don't have sex with British people. This is ridiculous. This is the best we got. Number 1, sex in the shower. Something. This is it, is it? You know? Where's the, like, you know, whisper in my ear, I'm your dirty uncle. Where's all that stuff, like? Man. We had a sexual revolution. And, this is what we got from it. Well, you know, there you go. I really hope you have more imagination than this, people. Maybe this is why we don't make any good films or TV programs anymore.